record on this computer. Awesome. Okay. So I wanted to have this call because today you all started, or most of you, almost all of you, I know there's a few of you that jumped in and you were already like a week ahead or whatever, but most of you started week 3 today. And week 3, you guys, is where the magic happens, but it's also the most challenging week. Like I remember my first time doing Shift Shop, and the 3rd week was kind of brutal. I think the husband struggled with it more than I did, just because he's a guy and he's all about give me all the carbs or whatever. Like I struggled with it a few days, but not as much as he did. So just some of the things that I remember feeling, and this is so normal. Everybody in the test group was feeling the same way. It's like, you're going to feel like you don't have enough energy. You're going to feel more tired because the workouts are more intense. They're 45 minutes long, the longest ones. He doesn't just increase the time, but he also increases the intensity. So that doesn't help, but they're one of the favorite workouts. So they go to 45 minutes, and then on the ab days, the 2 ab days, which you should be doing on Thursday and Saturday, I believe, that takes you over an hour workouts. If you can do it, do your ab workout right after your workout, but if time doesn't permit, then you can just do it sometime during the day, but definitely be getting those ab workouts in. But that's going to put you at over an hour workouts, which is a lot, especially going from like 25 minutes. That's why in the first week, I was hearing that a lot, like, these workouts are kind of short. I'm like, just wait, because they get longer now. And it's funny because it's only 10 minutes, right? So like week 2, you're like, it's only 10 minutes. It makes a big difference. And like, especially this week, that's 20 more minutes in the first week. It doesn't seem like it would make that much of a difference, but it does. It does make such a difference. But I tell everybody, after week 3, for me, that's when I saw the most results. And that's probably due to the low carbs, the low starchy carbs, because we are getting carbs. That's one thing I did want to talk about. This is not, a 0 carb week. We are getting carbs, but the carbs are coming. Like if you look at Shakeology has, I forget the percentage of carbs, but it has a good percentage of healthy carbs. So something that Chris recommended for us in the test group is to have your Shakeology sometime during the day, as early as you can. That way you can get some energy, especially those of you that work, your 8 to 5, your 9 to 5. Or if you feel, whenever you feel the most tired or whenever you feel like you need the most energy, have your Shakeology then, because the carbs from the Shakeology is going to help you give you an energy boost that you're going to need. So, because if you haven't started already to feel a little bit less, energetic, more tired, you will. And it's going to be super normal. So that's one thing. I would have it whenever I need my most energy. When I feel like crashing around 2 or 3 p.m., I would go have my shake. I'm having it right now. And that seemed to help some, because that's whenever I was like, hitting like rock bottom around that time. And then we're getting a lot of carbs from veggies and from our fruits. So you are giving your body carbs. They're just healthier carbs. They're not starchy carbs. If you've never done anything like that, it can be a little bit challenging, but you'll get used to it. And you only have to do it for a week. And that's whenever I saw the most results. So do your best to stick with it, to stick with this week 3 of 0 yellows. Your body will react. It kind of, it just shocks your body. Like, you're shifting everything week after week. And so that is like the magic of this program, which keeps your body changing and giving yourself stronger, but also leaner and more toned. I saw the best results after week 3 and after week 6. Each time I did the 0 yellows is whenever I was like, wow, like my legs are looking really good. My abs are looking more lean or whatever. I'm feeling more stronger. That's why I tell people, like, give it time, give it patience. Let's see, because that's what someone had a question on, had a question on energy, on how to, what do I recommend for energy? So one, your shake is going to give you energy. And I think Chris says it in one of the videos. He'll like make fun of us, like, oh, you're crying because you don't have any yellows. Have your Shakeology. That was very true. So I'm glad he told us that, because that seemed to help. So just have it at the time that you need it the most. And then 2, if you're not already on Energize, if you haven't already tried Energize, I highly, highly encourage you guys to have Energize. That is my morning crack. and I still am going to send everybody a sample, but you guys, I got so behind and then we went to Cancun or whatever, but Beachbody has a 10 packet sampler for like $15 or something. And then if you are signed up as a coach, you get that 25% discount. So if you've never taken any kind of pre-workout, Energize is from our Beachbody supplement line. It is all organic. It's all organic. It's all natural ingredients that you'd find, you know, anywhere that you could take natural. I mean, even like pregnant, my success partner's pregnant, her doctor said she could take it. So it's natural ingredients. It's nothing crazy. I've tried crazy things like C4 and Explode and all of that. It's nothing like that, but you do get some extra energy. It's just extra caffeine for your workouts. And some of you will need that. I probably could not have done the 45-minute workouts on 0 yellows if I didn't have Energize. And then round 2, I know we're just talking about round 1, but round 2, when we do the accelerated calendar, the workouts for week 3 of round 2 are 50 minutes. Now, those are intense. These are my favorite workouts from this whole program, are the 50-minute workouts. So Energize, if you haven't already tried it, get the 10 packet sampler just to try it out, or you can go ahead and get the tub. The tub is a 40 serving. Again, it's pre-workout. Once you start taking it, if you feel a tingling sensation, that it's all that's completely normal. Actually, right after this call, I will post the creator of Energize and our Beachbody supplement line, doctor, I forget his name. He talks about Energize and all the ingredients in it, and then he talks about each ingredient, how your body feels or whatever. But I live off of Energize. It's my morning crack. It helps, and you'll feel a difference in your workout too. Like you feel more energized in your workouts. You feel more pumped, and it doesn't make you crash. I know there are some pre-workouts that make you crash. It doesn't. You just kind of weave off of it throughout the day. But that is going to help you a lot. Another thing that Chris recommended for us when we were in the test group was to up our veggies. So you should not be feeling hungry. If you are feeling hungry, then up your veggies, or even up a whole next group. Because I think if you just go to the next group, it adds like maybe 1 protein and a few veggies. So if you are feeling hungry, like your stomach is growling and you are feeling super hungry, I need you to increase to the next calorie group. But if it's something where like it's just you need more energy, then up your veggies and up a healthy fat. So if you have to add, extra avocado to your salad, go ahead and do that. Avocado oil, I put avocado oil on almost all my veggies. It just helps keep you full longer. And the healthy fats are also going to keep you full longer too, and just give you more energy, or just have extra veggies. Like at the end of the night, you're just feeling, or during the day, you're feeling kind of like, have like some cucumbers with lemon, or have cucumbers. My favorite snack is that cucumber with jicama and avocado, and then put some avocado on it. I think I posted about it not too long ago, one of my favorite snacks. That helps a lot, and Chris said that's okay to up your veggies and up your healthy fats. Of course, in moderation, you want to overdo it, but that's going to also help keep you feeling less blah, but you still will feel that way. So if you are feeling like, man, I don't have any energy, it's completely normal, but it would be so, so worth it. Let's see. I think that's all I had. Drink Shakeology early. Yeah, that's all I had for that, you guys. It is a challenging week, but it's like Chris always says in his videos, and he would go live with us, and it's like that's whenever you're tested the most, is whenever you're challenged the most. And when you feel like you're being tested and you feel like you're being challenged and you feel like you can get, there were some days I would push play and I'm like, I can't, like I cannot give anymore. That's whenever you see the most results. That's when you push your body like over. I mean, that's the magic of this program, is just doing things that you thought you couldn't do, or when you think you can't do them. And I think that's whenever we see the most results. That's whenever we grow the most, not only physically, but more mentally. Like I remember after those workouts, I'd be sitting there like on the carpet, dead, drenched in sweat, and I would just be like, I can't believe I did that. So I hope you just like try to enjoy the process. Someone commented on one of the posts. She said, it's going to be hard, but I'm just going to try to have fun with it. That's another tip that I have. Just have fun with it. This is our first week doing the 45-minute workouts, but I know once I get the hang of the workouts, and since I just knew Chris, even though he's super motivating, but I'll just blast on music, like my favorite Pandora station or whatever, just whatever makes it fun for you. just fake it till you make it during those workouts. But afterwards, like, do be proud of yourself and do know that when you're being challenged the most, that's when you're going to make the most results. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns? Hey, Gina. Hey, Francis. Maida. Hi. Janae, you driving? I'll get more into round 2, but yes, we are going to do round 2. And if you've already started looking at the calendar and you're on demand, we're going to do the where you guys are going to do the accelerated calendar, which that starts you off 35 minutes, 45 minutes, and then 50-minute workouts. And a fun fact, when we were in the test group, Chris said that the 50-minute workouts were actually supposed to be 55 minutes, but the people in the test group could not finish the 55-minute workout, so he had to cut 5 minutes. I'm like, oh my God. So they're very intense, but they are one of my favorite. Like, the cardio has weights in it as well. I follow the shift shop meal plan. Yes, Priscilla. Especially when I was in the test group, you guys. I know I preach about the 80-20 rule, but in the test group, round 1 and round 2, I stuck almost 100% to the meal plan. Not 100% because I'm not perfect, but I did my best to stick to it as closely as possible, just because I was in the test group and it was a huge honor for me and I wanted to get good results. And it was the shift shop meal plan. Round 3, round 4, and now especially round 4, I was in Cancun. I still do my best to keep with it. Probably not as strict as I did the first 2 rounds, but that's when I got most results. My most results were in the first 2 rounds, and that's because I did follow it as close to the T as possible. So it is going to be hard this week. It is going to be challenging. You're going to be so tempted to just have a yellow or, have this, but try your best to stick with it. I promise you, after week 3, when Sunday comes around, you're going to feel so proud of yourself, and you're just going to feel, I did it, like that sense of fulfillment. You did something really hard that you thought maybe you couldn't do it, especially on those days where you're tested and really feeling blah. Okay, that's a good question. So Myra asked, during round 2, do we go back to carbs, the same process? So we did not. We never went back to week 1 anymore. So Chris kept us for an hour. I will write it all out for you guys when we start round 2. But for round 2, he had us we never went back to week 1 on the meal plan. So we never went back to all our carbs. We did week 2 meal plan for 2 weeks. And then the last week was week 3. And the same thing for all the rounds that I've done. I've never gone back to the week 1 meal plan, to all the carbs. I've done either I alternate, because he only guided us through 3 rounds. So I will go back. I know round 2 was week 2, week 3, and I think I will go back to check what he had us do for round 3. Now that he's not guiding us anymore, like, we're just kind of doing it on our own, like, I flip-flop. Like, I'll do week 2 meal plan and week 3, week 2, week 3. And that's just because I noticed that my body reacted better to less yellow, less starchy carbs after he had us go without any starchy carbs. And now my body's just more used to it. Like, I have more just like natural energy. You get used to it. But we will talk more about that whenever we get there. Do you guys have any other questions? But yeah, that is a common question I get a lot, even from just random people, about do you ever go back to week 1 meal plan? The week 1 meal plan. Any questions, ladies? No, everyone's good? That make all sense? You guys excited? Yeah, Priscilla, the website only has round 1 and round 2. Round 3 and the rest, he just kind of did Chris just did his own thing for us. And I will be sharing what he had us do with you guys. Like, today I started round 5, and now he's not guiding us at all anymore. We're still in that test group, but he's not guiding us anymore. I'm just kind of doing. So what I'm doing is alternating. So I did round 1 and round 2. For round 3, I went back to round 1. For round 4, I went back to round 2. And it just sounds like, well, that's a lot. But I'll whenever we get there, I'll walk you exactly what I've done for myself, for the rounds, for the meal plans and the workouts. This round 5, I think I'm going to do completely different. Jeanette, do you mean to unmute yourself?
Sorry, I just
Oh, you're good.
started. Yeah, I'm sorry. I unmuted myself since I'm driving, so it's easier for me just to speak. When did you up your weight, if any, or did you just stick to a certain weight through all
No, I started upping my weights round 2.
rounds?
Yeah, round
Okay,
2
thank you.
I started upping my weights. You're welcome. And then round 3 a little bit more. So every round that I did, I try to up my weights, even if it was just for half of the duration of the workout. But something Chris always said is up your weights, or the cardio ones, take less breaks, modify less. Like you, in every round that we do, like you should try to improve yourself some way. Like you're gonna 45-minute one. Yeah, the 45-minute ones, I think, is where you have like the plyo push-ups, I want to say, or maybe that's 50-minute. So it's just little things like that. Like write them down. Like if it's a push-up workout or it's a burpee workout, right? Okay, how many burpees did I get this minute? That way, whenever you repeat the workout, especially the Monday workout, you have it again on that Friday, then maybe you can do 2 more burpees. Like always try to increase, to progress, to go deeper or do more sets or increase your weight, because that's how your body's going to keep changing too. Because that's another question that I get a lot, is people are asking me like, you've already done so many rounds and you're still getting results. And that's because I'm always trying to just like improve from the last time, especially once you get to like round 5. Any other questions, ladies? Oh, yay. Well, I'm excited for you all. I'm super excited. I remember my week 3 and I was just like, it's a tough week, but I remember I got good results that week. Also, I am going to be choosing week 1 and week 2 challengers of the week, depending on kind of like what Carl's doing, where if you check in or whatever, or you're posting your blue, but you don't have to do that for me. I can go back and see everybody who's checked in, but just basically whoever's checked in the most workouts and the most Shakeologies. And I know it's only 6-day workouts, not 7-day workouts. Well, mobility counts. Anyways, I will be choosing Challenger of the Week for week 1 and week 2, and I'll be announcing those. I know I'm a little bit behind on that. And then, of course, week 3 as well. And remember, we're going to stay together for an additional round, for 2 rounds. After the 2nd round, you guys can choose whether you go through a 3rd round or you start all over. That's something else that I know some people in the test group did. If they felt like they didn't give their all or they got off course, instead of going to round 3, they just started the whole thing over on round 1. But I know I kept going round after round after round. I never went back to starting all over, I guess. All right, so if you guys are done, let's take a picture. And then I'm gonna count to 3. Hold on, let me move this because the lighting. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, smile. Oh, the baby's so cute. Yay. All right, ladies, if you have any questions, you might not now because week 3 just started, but if you have any questions, post in the group and I will make a video and I will do whatever, try to help you out. I try to write down everything that I could remember back from, it's been a while. It's been a while. I started round 5 today. But the only thing that I could remember is being tired and feeling like, not a lot of energy and feeling kind of blah, especially at the end of the day. It's going to be completely normal. It will pass. And once you start seeing those results, like it's going to even pump you up. Like you're not even care about whatever feeling, like less energy or whatever. But do know that you are getting carbs. That's one thing that people are like, I can't believe you guys are making us do no carbs. And Chris is like, yes, you're getting carbs. You're just not getting starchy carbs. We're not getting the traditional starchy carbs. We're getting healthy carbs. Like if you Google some starchier veggie carbs, there's like carrots, which is like why they have like carrots and some other veggies in the meal plan, and it's just to help us carb up more with vegetables, but not the traditional starchy carbs. And if you guys have any questions on the meal plan or anything, feel free to ask, and I will answer those questions. But thanks for getting on, you ladies. I am super stoked for you guys for week 3. Kick butt, stick to it. Like just listen to Chris during his workouts. Let him motivate you. Let him just navigate you through the workout. You just hear his voice. He gives a lot of motivation, especially this last week, because he knows we're struggling. And do you know that we're here for you, we're cheering you on. Like, you guys are going to rock it. You guys already are. And I'm excited to see your results after week 3, especially after round 2 and round 3. It's going to be so amazing. So I hope you are all excited. It's okay to be nervous, but more excited than anything. And thanks for being super understanding last week. That was in Cancun. I know I wasn't as posting as much and as engaged, but I'm back now. You guys rocked. Like, it's like you guys were still showing up and checking in your workouts, checking in your works, checking in your meals, helping each other out. So I appreciate that, and thank you for being understanding. I shouldn't be going anywhere anymore, so we'll be all good. All right, ladies, have a great night, and we'll be talking soon. Thanks for hopping on.